Yes, I'm about to share some embarrassing photos and moments and stories with you guys, a little bit of them. But low key, Fat Brix was that dude, right? I used to be really hard on him. I talk a lot of shit about Fat Brix because he made a lot of decisions that made my life hard. But I've learned to take it easy on him. He was doing the best he could. And he's the reason why my life is what it is today. So shout out to Fat Brix. There's parts of Fat Brix that are still in me that I'm starting to tap into more after I got over being angry at him, right? I was angry at Fat Brix for a very long time. Several people hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on YouTube, and asked me to bring back the Fat Brix series. So I'm going to start that series off with this video right here. So this video is probably going to push me beyond my comfort zone because I'm about to be very honest and very vulnerable with you guys and just straight up real. I don't have anything to hide. I've made a lot of mistakes in the past, but I've grown from them, and I'm hoping me talking about this stuff will help you in some way. I don't make these videos because I like to talk about myself. I do it because I think that vulnerability and being honest and sharing parts of yourself that people normally hide from the world can be very helpful to people. So hit the thumbs up right now in advance. Shout out to the Brick Squad. I love you guys. So let's jump right into it. So there were like 3 versions of Fat Brix. This is a picture of me at my absolute heaviest. I'm assuming I was around 360. My scale stopped weighing at 350. So I would get on the scale and it would give me an error message. So I'm assuming it was about 355, 360. All right, let me tap in. Let me really try to channel myself from this photo and give you guys exactly how I was feeling at this place in my life. I mean, obviously I was overweight. My face looked like it was about to explode. I was dealing with high blood pressure. I used to drink entirely too much. I didn't truly know who I was. I didn't know what my purpose was in life. I had all sorts of insecurities that made my relationships difficult. I wanted to be accepted very, very bad because I was the fat guy in the crew. And I'll get into how I managed socially a little bit later in this video because of my background with my family history, having a very complex family dynamic. I had a lot of scars. I had a lot of trauma that I was dealing with. But there was 3 versions of Fat Brix, right? So this was the heavy Fat Brix, 360. Then there was this guy, right? He was probably, how big was I in this picture right here? I probably was like 310, 320. So I wasn't 310. I was probably like 330 in this photo. My weight would fluctuate between 360 and 325, 330. But this guy was my heaviest, and he was lost, man. He was lost. He had a good heart. He did the best he could, but he struggled a lot. And these photos were from one of the many weight loss missions that I've been dealing with this weight loss thing for easily 15 years before it stuck, because I was doing it the wrong way. Just like a lot of people are doing today. Like, do you know that 97% of people fail their weight loss goals? 97%. And to me, that's a system problem. It's the way that we're teaching the process. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. Shout out to my sister Sweaty Pitch though. Nah, let me stop. She's gonna kill me for that. Look how I used to dress. I mean, everybody used to dress like this. So all my fat boys, they're gonna feel me on this. We don't have a lot of options. So polo was my go-to. If I had to keep a fresh polo shirt and some fresh sneakers, that was my go-to because I didn't have many options, wearing a size 4X, 5X and a size 46 jeans, it's really hard to get fly. So look at this suit. Yo, you couldn't tell me I wasn't fly. That was a big ass suit. That is a lot of fabric. Yeah, that's my dad. That's me and my dad. So look, guys, before I proceed with this video, I'll probably have about 12 slots left in the Brix Fitness Insiders before the price goes up. Right now, I am running the intro special. The Brix Fitness Insiders is an accountability group where I provide you daily at-home workouts and nutrition advice, but most importantly, you get a community of people who will support you and keep you accountable. So go to Brix Fitness Insiders right now, claim one of these last few spots before the price goes up. So as an overweight dude, I dealt with a lot of confidence issues. So I had this confidence that was kind of elusive because deep down inside, I wasn't confident. I had all sorts of insecurities that affected my relationships, that affected me in social settings, but somehow when I look back, I think it wouldn't be accurate to call my confidence that I was exuding at the time fake, right? So there was two sides of me. There was one side that was real confident, truly confident. I don't even know, to be honest, y'all. I just know that I would use things like money and jewelry and cars and clothes to make me feel better about myself. Now, is that true confidence? I don't know. I don't think so, right? If you took all that stuff away from me and I walked in a room, would I have been confident without my jewelry on? I don't want to say no, to be honest. I always loved people. I always tried to be light, right? I always tried to have fun. I always tried to make people feel good. That was always in my character. I always try to be of service to people. But when I think back, this whole confidence thing, man, it's kind of elusive. I can't really tell you whether I was confident, truly confident or not, right? I know I had a lot of insecurities. I was insecure as fuck, very insecure. But at the same time, I knew I was that nigga. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe I should talk to my therapist about that to get some more clarity on it, because I used to say all the time like I wasn't confident, but thinking back at this dude, like I was an alpha male. I was very headstrong. I never really followed people. I always kind of been a leader. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to talk about this because I'm not even clear on how I felt about myself back then. I just know that I wanted to be accepted. I wanted to be liked way too much. And I know that's a natural human thing, but I cared about it way too much. Now, as far as Fat Brix and the ladies, boy. So it was that the side of me that was confident that allowed me to still do my thing with the ladies. Was I bagging the same caliber of woman that I was dealing with today, that I deal with today? No. But I think the caliber of women that I deal with today has more to do with my intellectual growth than physically. I don't know. Maybe that's not true, but I like to think that, right? But Brix was, I don't want to call myself a ladies man, but me being overweight honestly didn't stop me from getting at least a good 7 on any night. A solid 7, 8. He was funny, man. There's a lot of stories. My kids watch this channel, so I definitely can't get too deep into it. But, and just to be clear, like a lot of these women were just my friends, right? Some of them I dated, some of them I didn't, but just for picture's sake. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video right here. Comment below if you want me to keep the Fat Brix series going. I have so many pictures. I have so many videos. I have so many stories. I can go into specific stories. This was just like a general reaction video to some of these photos. I didn't really plan this out. Just kind of was going off the cuff. But I have a lot of Fat Brix material that I can really get into. So if you guys have any specific questions or specific topics or anything in particular that you want me to make videos on, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button. Shout out to the Brix Squad. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe right now. And as always, I'm just trying to share the wellness. So get well and get money.